Alright, I don't know why, but every time this light is on, I get nervous. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Michelle and I make YouTube videos for a living. If you're interested in finding out how to rebuild yourself from scratch, just like, for example, you just got out of a breakup, for example, you just finished school and you have no idea where to go, here are some steps on how to rebuild yourself and love yourself again. Step number 1 that I have on how to work on yourself and rebuild yourself is to feel good about yourself again. So rebuild your confidence. If that means working out, if that means losing weight, if that means getting a new wardrobe, if that means stepping out of your comfort zone, that is number 1 that you need to do in order to rebuild and get yourself back on your feet. And I know that initially, like when you're going through it and someone tells you to feel good about yourself, you're gonna be like, what? Like, you thought I haven't thought of that? But trust me that the first step on how to get yourself back on your feet is to feel self-love again. So that leads me into step number 2 on how to feel better about yourself and how to get yourself to feel self-love again is get inspired and motivated from successful people. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we're all human. So if somebody, the person next to you or the person behind you, or like somebody in history was able to do it, then guess what, honey? You at home and me right here, we can do it too. That's as simple as changing your mindset. And I know it's really hard. You're in a hard situation, you feel all alone, nobody's on your side, nobody gets it. But honey, guess what? I get it. I get you. And you get me. So because you're watching this video right now, you are looking for help. And this is it. This is your help. This is God answering your prayers. So number 2, get inspired and motivated from successful people. So my tips on how to do this are read books. Read books. So number 2, read a lot of books from people that inspire you, or just things that interests you in any way, shape, or form. For example, this book right here is a Latin American philosophy for the 21st century, the human condition, values, and the search for identity. Just a philosophy book that I got in college, and I still read it. Sometimes skimming a chapter or reading a few pages a day can really help you get inspired, get motivated, and feel like you again. All right. Got a little distracted. So I left off with step number 2 on how to get back into your self-care routine, and that is to get inspired and motivation from successful people. So what I normally do is read books, listen to podcasts, or self-learn. It's just about getting inspired again by people who have already done it or walked through the path that you want to go down. And then, okay, step number 3 on how to rebuild yourself. Allow my creativity to flow. There are multiple ways that you can get your creativity to flow. For example, adult coloring books, journaling like me. I have a self-care page. This is a self-care bingo. As you can see, it's not all filled in, but it's just for self-care. So some of the things that I have written down for self-care is like create a bucket list, take a bath, read a book, organize, gratitude page, treat myself only once, by the way, treat myself once a month. I have a breathe, which is just a section for meditation. Even 1 minute of meditation can be really helpful every day. That's what Apple says. So number 4 for how to self-build and get to self-love again is new wardrobe personality. So start expressing yourself, get out of your comfort zone just through your wardrobe, one step at a time. So I would change like the top that I would wear. Normally if I felt uncomfortable or like this was out of my comfort zone, that was a step for me to go try out that outfit on even more, because my new goal was a new wardrobe personality. I wanted to express myself, but I didn't know what my fashion style was. And I felt like in the past I've always copied other people or like went onto Pinterest, and my style was basic because I just was afraid to express myself. So now that I have like this new found confidence or motivation to change, I decide to, why not wear my personality? You know what I'm saying? Wear your personality on your sleeve. Tip on how to rebuild and like get yourself back to self-care is journaling for self-care and mental health. So like I said, this is one of my first journals that I've ever filled out. Before this though, I've literally tried out countless journals and notebooks that I've never actually filled up, and I always hated myself for some reason. And for once I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fill out this $10 journal from Michael's before I even buy anything for myself. So that was me putting myself through discipline. And my journal is just like anyone else's. I use the bullet journal style. You should that's another great book to look up, The Bullet Journal Method. It's a bestseller. It's a really good book. And this is the key to the bullet journal. This is my vision board that I had planned out in my bullet journal. Creativity, milestones, brain dumps. I know my journal got really messy. Workouts to try, food journal, even more personal entries. If I bought something, I would like doodle it out. Apple Watch. It's a terrible doodle, but guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. And this page right here has helped me so much. So I was having a really rough night, so I stayed up and made this page. I was just writing, "You are so worth loving," and I made this page. It's kind of like sticky notes, and it says, "I want to give you a few reminders. You are a wonderful person. Your feelings are valid. You are loved." And the last one that helps me the most: tomorrow needs you. Guys, journaling really helps, okay? Because I was going through such a rough patch, and instead of writing how I felt, I wrote the opposite of what I was thinking. So tomorrow needs you. You are so worth loving. I want to give you a few reminders. Your feelings are valid. You are loved. And you are a wonderful person. Like, that's just really nice to hear. And those are things that I wish somebody said to me. Instead, I wrote them down out, said it to myself, said it over and over and over. Fake it till you make it, baby. And guess what? I feel like I've kind of made it. I'm on a whole new level after getting to know myself better. Nobody can tell me who I am now. So I think that's the true meaning of beauty, confidence, and self-love. I think that's the key to self-love. If you stayed until the end of the video, congrats. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It lets me know if you're enjoying my content and if I should keep putting out more content like this. So make sure you keep those 5 tips in mind. Rewatch this video if you need to. Those 5 steps really helped me when I was going through the worst of the worst. I promise you, I'm just like you at home. I'm not perfect. It's really hard sometimes, but those 5 steps have always helped me keep my head high. So just keep working on yourself, guys. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.